Welcome again to Logcast 37.5. Why 0.5? Because we don't know what happened to 37.
So I'm just hoping this one actually records.
Yeah. We lost a lot of things, and we're going to talk about those things again. Hopefully remember what we talked about, but it's all
We
good.
lost things twice when you think about it.
Yeah, it happens.
So wait, if this one actually doesn't record again, would the next one be 38?
This one doesn't record again. I'm just going to kill myself because I don't have enough money
but
to buy
like,
more
no,
gear.
it'll be 37.
It'll be 37.8.
Yeah, I know, right? Come on now. Just like Kingdom Hearts.
Coming
But
out December.
At least this one, we have an extra
Hopefully.
person who hasn't been here in quite a while.
It will.
But they wouldn't know because these podcasts haven't been out in quite a while.
I know. Because the last
True.
podcast, he was in it.
It was me, Austin.
Blue Blazer. So
It was me.
We do have a Patreon down below. If you guys click on that, make sure you guys could help support us and help us be in this office still. And also our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram. They're all going to be linked down below. And subscribe to our channel because we do have a lot of video game content that we are putting out.
Now, I'm not saying that it's going to fund my drug habit, but my favorite drug is attention. And by giving money, you fund that habit. I could either be doing crack or I can be doing attention.
Yeah, but if you're doing crack, at least you're cool.
At least I know
Well,
one
that's-
thing. At least I know one
Ooh,
thing.
we already started doing that thing where we said we shouldn't do it on
At
this
least I
podcast.
know the first thing is gonna happen. This thing is gonna get flagged already. So thank you.
All right,
talk
first thing we're gonna talk about, you guys, is Power Rangers. The whole Power Rangers trailer
Yes.
and the
And the Power Rangers
amazement.
poster, the controversy behind it. Did you know that thing with the Yellow Ranger? Yeah, let
No.
me tell you guys about this. So,
I wanna hear
what
this
ended up happening is they released the poster with the Power Rangers, and for the Yellow Ranger, they were like, "Oh, no driver's license necessary." Now, as we all know,
The Yellow Ranger.
the character, the actress that played
Trini died in a car
Died
accident.
September
Except
something.
what they-
Jesus
what the
Christ.
poster was
Christ.
referencing was the fact that they were underage. You know, that's what the marketing was going for.
Not cool, guys.
Yeah, no one thought to like check like, hey, you know, the Yellow Ranger died in a car accident, bro. Like,
You know, people are too overly
cool.
sensitive, and
Yeah, not
you
cool,
know,
Saban, not
people
cool.
are. Look, I'm not even gonna attack you, internet, but just let it be known that you guys will pick and prod on some shit that should not be picked and prod at.
Which is true.
But let's
Yeah.
be real. Like
Social justice warriors.
I didn't even know that she had died until like I don't know. Like I was in high school, and she had died. What, like 01, you said?
Yeah, we were in middle school.
Yeah,
We were in
you-
elementary.
Well, you see what I mean? I watched the show religiously growing up.
Same here.
I didn't know about it until Wikipedia was a thing. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you were watching it religiously because you were worshiping the Holy Ghost. So, Josh, as we're
Yeah, Zordon, homie.
So, anyway, back to
yeah, Zordon, that's exactly what I meant.
back to the movie.
But yeah, like I just don't know why people would have made a big deal
It's
out of
got
it.
dark quick.
Like, you know, I love the Yellow Ranger.
It's me.
No,
It's-
it is one of those
but-
things that personally, I think we'd all agree with. It's like a little overly
it's-
sensitive, and even like the marketing
is.
isn't really referencing that like in any way. It's one of those things like shitty coincidence, and probably
It's a coincidence, but
And,
that's,
like, and honestly,
that's the
I feel
point of it.
like they, with such a diverse cast, they purposefully even switch the colors of
Yeah.
other people so that they can't even run into that situation twice and say like, "Oh, we made the,
The
Black
Black
Ranger black."
Ranger,
And
yeah.
Again,
Asian, no,
but I like that. I like the Black Ranger was like my favorite one.
yeah, but you got to remember, people are overly sensitive.
Yes,
so
they
I think, were literally trying to avoid all that, and I didn't know about this controversy thing. That shows how much it affected me in my world, but it just didn't make any sense.
Pink Ranger's gonna be a dude now because they have
All
to
it
be
is-
gender
You
neutral
know, the
now.
Yellow Ranger was a guy in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's why he
like,
no skirt.
but now that's gonna be a thing where they have to make them because of politics. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm okay with the male Pink Ranger.
oh no, I'm not saying
I think
I'm
they do
against
have a.
it.
Wait,
They have a male.
I think they do have a male Pink
yellow,
Ranger.
They have a male Yellow Ranger.
No, I think they have a male Pink Ranger
Do they?
now.
I remember the male
Oh,
Yellow
no.
Ranger.
I think because in Super Mega Force they can morph into whatever
Whatever
Power
color,
Ranger was beforehand.
Right, yeah, they can.
And so they do morph in all colors sometimes. Like, oh, we're gonna all be
The
yellow.
Rainbow Ranger. He's got both sets of bits.
So back to the Power Rangers movie. I'm actually, like I said before, in the beginning, since I first heard about the rumors and the leaks and stuff like that, I'm so interested in this movie. I feel like they're not, killing a dead horse, or not killing a dead horse, beating a dead horse, because one, the series is still going strong. I mean, this is what 20-something years Power Rangers been out, and they're reinventing the wheel because they're rebooting the series. Even though I hate reboots, but they're doing it and reimagining it in the same setting. And it still have a lot of the
Nostalgia.
we still have a lot of
Same charm.
not same charm. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Basically, it's still based upon the same thing, same source material.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Nostalgia then.
And none of that, you're also going to drive a whole bunch of more fans to it as well. Especially all the ones that pretty much stopped watching it. You're going to bring them back from this as well.
Yeah, you're gonna bring the adults and the adults are
looks
gonna bring the
edgy.
kids.
That's what I like about it.
That's
It
the good
looks-
thing because
looks
I like
really
the fact
edgy.
that they're making it more
And dark.
dramatic, a little bit darker, which is great, and the use of the colors that they had is amazing too. Like all the darks like really flash out at you.
But the colors still stand out.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
yeah,
From and I haven't been like the biggest fan of this from the very beginning.
Shh, the internet will hate you.
But I mean, I'm just going to say it because like when I first heard it, like it's a reimagining Power Rangers and it's super gritty. I couldn't help but roll my fucking eyes. Like it's one of those things where okay, I get it. It's a nostalgia based thing, and yeah, I loved it when I was a kid, and I to an extent I want to see it again. I want to feel what I felt like when I first saw it. I would love that feeling again. Unfortunately, we're chasing that dragon, and that's to me that's what sometimes some of these reboots feel like. Now, does this look like that? To an extent, yes, but I'm also interested in it because the reimagining worked for me. Like Rita's costume and Elizabeth Banks as Rita, I'm like, okay, I want to see how that works out. When you see them all morph and you don't see Alpha in the trailer, you don't see Zordon, you want to see the command center, and I'm interested because I saw these things as a kid. Now I'm interested in seeing how they look like in this new version.
Mastodon.
I wonder if they're gonna do it.
Mastodon.
No, you talking about like morph with their hands out and stuff?
Yeah,
Probably.
do the backwards one. I'm like, but your morpher's in the front.
Like, how
No,
does
the morphers look like they create the suit. I mean, we saw
Yeah,
like in the
yeah,
trailer
which is
that
actually
it's very
pretty cool.
organic, kind of like how Rita's got the very organic looking like suit too, which they were saying it's since she's green, it's probably gonna tie into the
Green
Green
Ranger?
Ranger.
But
being,
which,
which I can't
if
wait.
she was blue, would she die?
she would?
Yeah,
She
oh
really
my
would.
Triceratops.
And then one of the big things I really enjoyed about it too was like the
Dragon
little
shit.
crystals that they had from them when they're getting them. They got powers from that, and the only time
Oh yeah, that was
the only time you actually saw that was during Dino Thunder, and that's when they were actually use powers without them
And
actually
SPD.
morphing. And SPD, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And-
Was
Anti-Force.
was there really an origins in like the original?
Uh,
Did they ever explain like these kids were just like why they
No.
were picked to be the Rangers?
I think
'Cause,
they
like I said,
they kind of
They
I
alluded.
think they hint on that because when they went back into the Cowboys days and stuff like that, it was all their ancestors.
Oh yeah, so they were
That were
already
already Power
they were
Rangers.
destined to be them anyways.
But how did they get like?
Look, and you don't even
right.
question it because their ancestors look just like them, had same colors. Like, Josh, you just don't
It's
question.
like Back to the Future 3. Like it's Marty McFly, but it's just Irish.
Irish.
Well, his family was Irish. His family was
it
Irish.
was just a McFly.
Yeah, the McFlys were Irish. They were the first generation there.
How many generations do you think you have to go back to find yourself?
All right, back to Power Rangers.
I don't know.
So,
Serious though.
Steven, I can save this generation. I already found myself. I already knew I had.
But I mean, like, how many people back do you think you have to go back to like see someone like, oh fuck, that person looks a lot like me?
I don't know, man, but I want
One.
to see what Rita Repulsa does, man. That's what I
I know,
want to see.
right?
I want to see how strong she's gonna be. I want to see what kind of, I don't know, entity she's
I want
gonna
to see
be.
if she's gonna make her monsters grow. That's
Yeah,
what I wanna do.
Yes.
that's all I want to see. If she like throws her spear to the earth, I'm okay with that.
Well, she's on Earth.
Yeah, she's already on
no,
there.
if she throws her spear, I know she's on her. But
Her
if she
staff?
like just
It throws her
she
staff.
does it, I'm done. I'm good. Like
If I see putties, I'm down.
it's not even like
Yeah, I wonder if
it's not
they-
like
It's
it's
over.
not even like a bad. I'm good.
It's
like
over.
it's like okay, I can leave the theater now.
You know what I think would be kind
But
of
what
weird?
about the
Got my money's worth.
What about the ending? I don't care. That's all I care about.
If they found Rita in space with in the trash can
Two astronauts.
with two astronauts with complete sunlight, that's gonna be kind of weird. They shouldn't do that again. They should kind of have an Independence Day intro, like we're just kind of like.
Now-
Like,
It's
did anyone else leave a dumpster in space? Did the previous missions leave a dumpster? Is this an early version?
Apollo
of
12
It's not
was over
that.
there.
It's not that big. Jesus.
Wait, no.
She
Did
was
they,
tiny
in the
in
trailer.
there.
Did they show like
Was she?
sparks
Yes.
flying?
Huh?
Did they show sparks flying in the trailer?
No, they didn't show any fighting. or anything
Nothing.
like that,
Nothing like that.
which is great.
You better.
I
I know.
know.
I wanted to.
I didn't.
I like explosions on the chest.
Well, you got to remember, it wasn't a full trailer. It was a teaser.
Yeah.
So
A good 2
be
minutes
cool.
of it was amazing.
Well, no, I know, but like, if they have that in there, again, I'd be losing my mind.
yeah,
Even the little henchmen, the ones that.
Putty patrols. Yeah, Putty Patrol. Man.
Talking
Yeah,
about
there
the
you
ones that are rocking back going wiggity wiggity wiggity. I can't wait for it.
Otto. Yeah,
I want to see it.
I didn't
definitely
really care
wanna
for
see
Ninja Turtles. I did see it, and I was like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't see the second one. I need to see it.
Apparently, it's supposed to be better.
Yeah, well, from what I've heard, it follows the source material a whole lot more. But then people
got
are like,
Krang.
follow the source material.
You could have done it from the first one.
No, it didn't make as much money as the first one, I believe. But
Krang.
that's what happens. Like,
Yeah, when you actually put characters where everyone loves.
Krang,
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop and Rocksteady in the first, movie.
Dude, would have been perfect.
My little nephew watched it recently, so I know that like Krang comes out. I don't know what purpose he serves or what the fuck. Like,
I think it's like at the
but,
end is when he shows up. I think it's
because it seems like most of the movie is like Bebop and Rocksteady, and it really was like. Well, when I was coming in and out of the living room, it was just the last tale, and I'm like, oh, there's an alien somehow, and everyone seems to be cool with turtles. That's
Kind of like how it would be in space.
Does that happen?
Well, Rum DMC, I don't know.
Probably. It was in the trailer, wasn't
I don't know, but
I don't remember.
It is going to be one of those things that I'm probably going to go to the movie theaters to watch it. Just out of sheer curiosity. I'm probably going to sit there and complain about the fact that everyone brought their children, even though it's a damn kids movie. But I'm just going to complain about
Mine's
it.
not going to be a probably. Mine's going to be a definitely. It's probably going to be PG, so.
Yeah.
No, it's PG-13.
Oh, never mind.
Suck my D.
They're going to say shit one time. And I hope
No,
it's
they're cursing in the trailer. It says damn.
Well, no. Oh, come on now.
No, I'm saying.
But, like,
and Power Rangers,
but to us,
anything
is
they
that
say
really...
damn.
Well, yeah, I know, I get that. But to us, is that really a curse word?
To us,
Well,
it
to us
doesn't
it won't,
matter.
but-
It's like-
Again,
But to the
if I
people-
hear Rita or Zordon say shit, I'm gonna laugh.
But the people for the rating
Because
system,
it's-
of course they think it's a curse.
Well, yeah,
word.
because it's Bryan Cranston saying it.
No, it's not.
yeah, Bryan Cranston is
Zordon.
I know he's
Zordon.
Zordon. Yeah.
So then suck it. But
You didn't say that. You said
he
he
did.
was
I
cursing.
did. And you said no.
He's there if you see Zordon and Alpha.
No, but he's saying he was the one cursing.
That's what I
That's
said.
what he said.
I know. That's a wait. What?
Okay, anyway.
We have footage of this. We have this recorded.
Play back.
No.
Told you.
But everyone, we all are in agreement. We're definitely gonna try to check this out.
Yeah. I'm gonna see it. Like,
I'm gonna say
regardless
100%.
of how much like
I'll
crap
probably-
I've been talking,
I'm gonna see it week
it.
of.
I'm probably gonna see it the
I don't know
day
about
of.
that.
And I'm gonna
Right.
be down to see or make a review of it.
I just hope that Ooze comes back.
No, hell no.
He was only
Hell
in
yeah.
He was the
fucking
worst.
movie.
I want.
Look,
He
man,
was the worst.
I'm past the age where the ooze comes out, so I'm good. I'm not really gonna go back there.
Apparently not, man. You still get diarrhea all the time.
But that doesn't just come out. That explodes out of me.
Kinda like I've been
It's like turning on a faucet from the rear.
But you just don't
That's-
turn it off all the way.
that's
It
disgusting.
just keeps leaking.
Oh man, if that was the case, dude, I would have gone to the doctor from the first time. Anal seepage.
Oh God, I'm so full.
But either way, when the first trailer comes out, which is gonna be soon because the movie's out in March, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, the
of
movie's out in
yeah.
March, man. Like, so the first trailer's got to be coming out with what, next month? The actual trailer, which I don't know what the difference will be because this one showed you backstory. Maybe Zordon is going to be in the trailer.
Long.
Yeah,
It was
it
really
was
long.
what, 2 minutes?
It didn't show you
A whole lot.
the
It's
story
crazy,
of,
yeah.
Well, yeah,
the
but-
plot. It showed you the backstory of the
Yeah, the
character.
backstory of every character.
That's different.
They all blow up.
Also, didn't show you, like, them in the suit.
Jason killed a guy by running his truck off a bridge or something. So what's next?
Topical.
Luke Cage.
Topical.
Wow,
Go on.
that's so bad. Anyway, so we've
You
been.
want to figure out a segue for that one, Steven?
Yeah.
So Luke Cage.
Speaking
of
Drag much in the
Speaking
show.
of punching things through a wall, man, freaking Luke Cage has been one of those phenomena this entire
Punch the
time.
internet down.
Yeah, this
Oh,
one
yeah,
of those
dude,
things
like,
from Netflix.
That was really cool. Like for Netflix to be okay. This show was so incredibly popular. Well, not let's not. Netflix didn't necessarily say that.
No,
but
there's-
everything was heavily
They're
implied. That,
saying Marvel stuff is a little.
no, it was like everything
It
was
was
heavily
okay,
implied.
yeah.
Where it's like, oh, everything went down coincidentally when Luke Cage came out, and we're just gonna say that it was because of Luke Cage,
Look.
which would have been great because I mean the show deserves that much attention. It's really different.
But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. I was telling you earlier that Rick and Morty came out on Netflix as well.
that might have been
So
sick. You can watch
that
it.
might have been the thing. Yeah, that's why I haven't watched it.
You can watch it.
I've been
on-
watching Rick and
on
Morty the
Hulu.
entire
Yeah.
time.
You can watch it on Hulu. But anyways, Luke Cage has been dominating
You watch it on
a lot of the stuff I've been watching. Yeah, I have Hulu. Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Well, yeah,
Anyways,
back to Luke
yeah.
Cage.
Luke Cage has been great, man. I love the whole entire series, man. It was good.
But do you love it? Love it?
Yeah,
I do. I really do.
You know, for a hero show, and usually I'm not too big a fan because Luke Cage.
Hold on, wait. Spoiler alert.
No, I'm not gonna spoil too much.
No. Spoiler alert.
Regardless, still spoilers.
Okay.
It's
No,
still-
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna try to spoil it because Josh hasn't
Go.
actually seen it.
Yeah, he still hasn't finished it.
Yeah, you
And
didn't care.
So
He's
I'm not
only-
gonna say
he's
too
only in
much,
the
but
first episode.
I'm just gonna talk about like aesthetics and how Luke Cage throughout the show doesn't necessarily like fight, with the exceptions of his origin, I guess, when you actually see him fighting. But for the most part, he karate chops people in the head, and
Yeah, he's super
he
strong.
pushes people, and that's really it.
Yeah,
Sometimes flicks him to sleep.
throws, push.
It was kind of like Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones didn't really have a lot of
Yeah, it was
her
not a
highlighted
funny one.
like with her superpowers. It was just like,
Oh,
she
Jessica
threw that
Jones'
desk against the
superpowers
door.
Were spotty, but and
it was a little.
But fucking Luke Cage sopapos, dude. It's literally just and like that's literally all he does throughout the whole series. It's like stop.
Yeah. I just can't get that out of my head. But yeah, source materials from those things. It's 1972's Hero for Hire. That's the comics it's pretty much based off of. They have a lot of Easter eggs from the comic books. And I thought it was great that they added all those things, especially how Luke Cage used to look like in the comic books.
Yeah, they do throw in some pretty cool
That
stuff.
thing was
in there.
funny.
Was
and
he
I
not
loved-
black?
It's part of the process. It
It
changed
is.
everything about him.
It's just that little conversation he
Oh.
has. It's just hilarious
look
when he
like a
talks
damn
about
fool.
it. Yeah.
I love that. And then when they're making fun of it too, like,
Yeah.
when they're hanging out. But aside from referencing the source material, I think we did talk about this in the podcast that never
Yes.
that like just messed up. But one of the things that I remember mentioning was that it took the movie and the time that it was made in, and it took that into consideration when they made the show. And it's very of the time, and it looks like a blaxploitation movie. It feels like that, but with good acting and with great side characters. Like we mentioned last time, I loved freaking Cottonmouth. Like he was my favorite character throughout the whole series. Yeah, you're supposed to be rooting for Luke Cage, but to an extent, you're rooting for, well, at least I was rooting for Cottonmouth. He was smooth, dude, with the scenes you see him playing the piano. Every scene, like when Jadena's playing in the club and he's just standing there in the balcony looking down like, that's right, I own this. And you're like, that dude's smooth, man.
And he does own it.
And he does own it. The whole thing with the Biggie portrait, like, love all that stuff. And that's all stuff from the first episode, so, like, I'm not necessarily spoiling anything.
Episode 3.
Spoiler, there's musical performances by real artists.
There's a lot of.
And those are great, dude. It sells the to me it sold the show. Like the aesthetics sold the show much more so than the characters, because my main complaint with Luke Cage was Mike Coulter. He's a little stiff throughout most of the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, because his character was a pretty big pacifist. If you think about it.
Also not a big talker. That's when
He didn't have a whole lot of lines either throughout the whole entire show. Even if he did, he had Sweet Christmas, because that was him essentially him cursing. That's why he doesn't curse in the actual show. And then him pretty much talking about, I was like, well, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, I think I should do this. I'm gonna go do this.
Honey Hanukkah.
That's essentially most of his dialogue.
But I do like Sweet Christmas though, because he does say that quite often, and it really is his catchphrase.
So we're gonna go wearing sweaters with holes in it for Halloween.
For the Holy Hero, we could, man. We got to get real bullet holes.
That was a cool moniker. I like how the show kind of even hit on like
social issues. Like literally very topical.
And in a very tasteful way, and it wasn't like too overdone. And I did like. I mean, Josh, you said I don't mind. I like the final battle. I do like the fight. How it was just like the city's like, you guys do you, because this is how it will happen in the streets.
And then they destroy the entire city.
No, it's not.
I like how they destroy the shop again. It's like, God damn it, really again? And Bobby's just there like, well, no, that happened. I literally just fixed that.
The amount of Easter eggs in that show is really good. It really is. It's really good.
Still on the Easter eggs?
Yeah, it is, because I like the fact that the last battle is pretty much what Diamondback looks like in the actual comic book.
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
That's
don't
his
get me
actual
wrong,
suit.
a lot of stuff like that when it gets transferred into live action looks hokey.
But I like how they reference how hokey it looks. Like
Yeah.
right when he walks in there, I forgot what he said exactly, but he just talking crap.
He looks like a G.I. Joe action figure with like kung fu grip and all.
Mhm.
But you don't mind it because it honestly fits in so well in the show that it works. Plus, I really like that character. Like, you can almost do no wrong because I liked him. I liked how demented he was.
I actually didn't like Diamondback as a character.
I did.
I feel like Cottonmouth was a way better villain.
I did like
Diamondback's
Cottonmouth a whole lot
motive
more.
was such like it was garbage to me.
Well, he has the same motive as technically Lex Luthor. It's just he
It's
just
garbage.
wants to take down Superman. He just wants to take down Luke Cage. That's
Well,
it. There's no other
I mean,
thing
there
else
was
to do.
there was a reason there. And don't get me wrong, like the reasoning to me seemed a little shoehorned in. Like, let's just second act, let's throw in a villain and let's just pick random generic thing for them to be fighting about. That to me seemed like it could have been written up and done a little bit better. But at the same time, I liked the actor, and I liked how he would come out and how he would quote the Bible verses, how he really looked like just some radical dude that wanted to kill Luke Cage. If it would have been like, I want to kill Luke Cage for religious purposes because I believe in a certain thing and my God doesn't allow for this thing to exist, that would have been really cool. Because that would have given him some more dimension than like the reason he did it, which I'm not going to say.
I feel like Shades minus Shades would have been a better villain than that.
Did you wonder what's up with Shades? He's watching it, right?
He's way cooler in the comics than he is actually in the show.
He was pretty cool in the show, like
because
I like him.
He's a hand-to-hand combat like expert.
Oh,
he can actually take down people like that.
Okay, see, that would have been cooler.
Because the thing is, he works mainly with Comanche, who was the other guy that he was with in the flashbacks. Them two together are actually partners. They're actually the right-hand man of Diamondback in the comic books. So they actually do all the freaking crazy stuff, the bad stuff. They destroy everything.
I would have liked to see him do a little bit more because most of Shades is basically like a messenger most of the time, and he's just kind of in the background, like, oh, okay, you kind of want to do this, you want to do that, or
he's way more powerful.
And he's just trying to gain influence mainly, but he doesn't really act.
He was the one character I hated because when I was reading the source material, I was like, wow, he's gonna be a badass. He really was not a badass most of the time. He just talked really well. And he knew how to manipulate people, but he didn't do what he.
What was the difference between the comic and the show?
He was probably more active.
He did less talking, and he did more action oriented stuff. He would blow up buildings. He would do a lot of extortion for places. He would sell the weapons, and in case he got shot down, he would take down a whole entire group of people by himself.
That's the thing. Like, I didn't know the source material, so to me, that character worked well in his environment. I didn't know he was supposed to be like that.
Yeah, yes.
But because I didn't know, I think that's why I enjoy the character that much more.
I think one thing that they got to lay off a bit on this on the Netflix series is kind of using the same formula. It's like, okay, we have the superhero. No, we have the superhero. We have a person that was in the first or second episode that witnessed the crime that's going to be with him the whole series and die, and then we have the one cop that's kind of on their side but kind of not on their side. Like, it's
I don't know how I feel about him, Jim.
Three things that they dumped into all the shows.
Except Daredevil.
Daredevil does have
because Karen never died.
Well, I mean, she does not, but she's basically the same thing.
But
she witnesses the murder. She works with her. It's like it's like
the old little Mexican lady. She does. Senor Foggy.
Doesn't she witness some shit too?
Yeah,
yeah, she does.
See,
she gets wrecked.
But she was like in episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, but that's his point.
Yeah, that they kind of use like the same little
Senor Foggy. That's not what she does, but
like I you kind of could guess who dies in Luke Cage. Like, it's just gonna happen. It's just a matter of when, and then it happens. You're like, well, like,
that person.
I'm sorry.
I would have never guessed that one of the big characters that gets taken out that way. That's one of the things that I wouldn't have guessed because it's just the scene.
I'm not sure.
Doesn't really lead up into it. Swan dive out the window. Went out Brandon Reese style.
No, it's Brandon Lee got shot in the face.
I
you're talking about
got shot.
What the character's name was?
Yes.
Eric Draven.
There you go. From The Crow. He's talking about The Crow.
No, he's talking about Cottonmouth.
Yes, he is. He's talking about that. Yeah.
I knew he wasn't going to be the villain the whole time because in the first episode they mentioned Cottonmouth.
Yeah.
So I was like, they mentioned Diamondback, and I was like,
I knew Diamondback would come in eventually. I just did not know. I just didn't think he would go out the way he did.
I knew he was going like that. It was like the way it led up to even towards that was like, when's the time? And then having him like, yeah, predictable. And who killed him? Kind of predicted that. Like, it just happened. I expected her actually to be the main villain.
I kind of expected because it really referenced Mabel a lot, and like I know
I feel like she was
Luke Cage, but it referenced Mabel a lot. And it's like, oh, well, she's gonna be the new person to take on this moniker and to be this like top boss.
Like, I don't want to be her. I don't want to be her. It's like, but you are her. Yeah. And that's what I kind of liked. I feel like she was a better villain than Diamondback would have been. Because, one, she was playing both sides. She wasn't just like, I'm evil, let me kill everything. She was like, I got to have my face, and then I'm definitely a heel. Like, she was playing both cards, and I like that. That's why I feel like it gives her a little bit more dimension. That's why Cottonmouth was a little bit more interesting, because he kind of could pull both roles. Diamondback didn't do that. Shade didn't do that. They were just bad guys to be bad guys.
Like,
why are we criminals? Because. Like, why is Diamondback a criminal?
I mean, yeah.
Because he wore sunglasses in the first episode.
No, that's Shades.
Don't matter.
But, like, I'm saying his motives weren't there. Like, to me, it just, he was a very one-dimensional character. He was a robot, and I don't like robots. Like, I just did not.
He only came.
He was the Electra to me.
He only became a villain because he got sent to jail. That's it.
Oh no! I went to jail, killed him at the first day.
He went to juvie.
He went to juvie. He went to juvie, and then he killed somebody in juvie.
In self-defense, and then I became the bad guy. Yeah. Now I'm fucking.
And then so everyone saw me as the bad guy, so now I'm going to be the bad guy. That's like essentially what it is. Yeah. But then eventually, as soon as he got out, he became a crime boss and just started killing everybody.
It's like I'm gonna be a secret crime boss.
Yeah.
That people want to work for, even though they know I kill everybody.
But the thing is, he is
who the
really
fuck wants to work for these people. By the way, this is what bugs me about these fucking shows. Who wants to work for the fucking bad guy who's always killing the people that work for him? Hey, we got a new job offering because we lost Henry last week.
How did he die?
He got shot by the boss.
So
he pays well.
Well, he did mention
he
did mention why he killed everybody too, because nobody wanted to buy the guns from him. They wanted to buy it from someone else.
No, I'm saying just in general, he kills his own people. He kills all the competitors. He kills anybody just because they breathe wrong. Like I hate that.
Because nobody wants to buy from him, so he kills all, and then now
you know what really annoyed me? They never explained. Yeah. It's like, where are you getting this technology from? Just who's developing this? Hammer Tech. Who is Hammer Tech? We're not even gonna talk about this. No one's even gonna ask that question. Okay, cool.
Have you not seen Iron Man 2?
Stark Industries.
Who's his rival? Justin Hammer.
Sam Rockwell.
Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about Sam Rockwell.
Well, it's the same universe.
Yeah,
they're just like different counties.
Remember, he always wants to be Tony Stark and everything, so he wouldn't mind just selling guns to like some lowlives.
Well, Tony Stark kind of did that, but just the other way.
Although he is arrested, but I mean,
his company still does.
For sure.
But you must mean they're doing some shady deals,
African American, please.
No. I mean, black. I meant to say black market deals. I didn't say market.
I forgot to say market.
Yeah, I didn't say market. Yeah, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. That's what I meant to say. But damn. And funny, I didn't cuss a single time, and this ends up being the worst thing I say.
Small-minded.
Goddamn.
No, but either way, if you haven't checked out Luke Cage, I would highly recommend it. Obviously, you have, because we spoiled the hell out of it right now.
So what
music?
Watch it again.
The music is
we
the
definitely
best.
didn't spoil that much.
No, we didn't.
But
the
out
music
of 10,
is
what would you guys say?
Within what?
I'm gonna correct you. Out of 5, like
out of
one
5?
being the worst.
Just in general as a show, or in the
show.
in the Netflix universe?
As a show.
I actually enjoyed it a lot, and I enjoyed the side characters a lot. But because I didn't enjoy the main character too much, I'd probably say like a 7.5.
We said out of 5.
All right, cool.
Oh, out of 5? I thought out of 10.
1 out of 5.
Out of 5? Then still like 3.
You gave it like an X play, so
right?
rating. That's a 3
out of 5.
I gave it 4.5 because a lot of the source material was actually used, which is great because a lot of shows have the tendency of reimagining stuff, but this one actually stuck with the source material. The music is phenomenal. Like, you can't deny the music wasn't great.
Music was
it
good.
was
music
good.
Was solid 5.5.
And a lot of the characters, besides some of the main characters,
7.5.
except for some of those main characters, a lot of side characters were really good. They chose them pretty well, and I really enjoyed them.
So I would say 3.5, mainly because I didn't like the villains, and there were a couple of slow episodes in the middle, basically when there wasn't that much Luke Cage. So, yeah.
And of course, Josh can't give it a rating because he hasn't finished it. But
oh, whoa! Speak for yourself, buddy. I'm gonna give it a 5 because I believe in it.
It's a good show. It really is.
I don't believe what you say. You're the racist here.
I want to stay in the realm of superheroes and superhero talk. There was a trailer for Legion that came out recently.
Good thing you said it, because I was about to say that very differently.
A trailer.
No, yeah, there's gonna be a new. It's really
Explain Legion. Explain Legion.
Okay, before that, I want to say, like, it's the time of the superhero show. Obviously, the CW's been knocking out of the park, so much so that CBS was like, we're gonna have a superhero show too, and it's not gonna do well, so we're gonna give it to
FX.
the CW.
It's on FX.
No, but this is what I'm getting at. It's like, even the CW, even other networks have tried the superhero show, hasn't been working too well for them. Goes on CW. CW's knocking out of the park, so now FX is like, we need something big, something interesting, and obviously they still own X-Men, and they have a lot to work with there. So their answer to the superhero show is Legion.
Yeah.
Which you're the one that knows about that, because I didn't know what it was. I saw the trailer, and I want to know more.
So going back, Fox has Gotham, which is only mainly they're focusing on villains, which is actually not bad.
Rise of the Villains was like the 3rd season, right?
2nd season.
Oh,
it was only 2nd season, and then they're introducing the Joker finally.
You mean that one kid?
Yeah, who's going to end up being the Joker. But anyways, yeah, Legion is the newest thing that's going to be coming off on FX. if you don't know who Legion is the son of Charles Xavier.
Who's the mom?
I don't remember who the mom was because there's 3 universes and they have 3 different moms.
Rose Byrne.
They're all different ones.
Rose Byrne.
No.
Emma Roberts.
So he's one of those Omega level mutants who is a schizophrenic. So there's a lot of messed up things that is in his head. And I loved how the trailer portrayed how he was doing because he was going through therapy. Yeah. And it was actually pretty sick.
Because and that's one thing I liked a lot about the show, or a lot about the trailer, that it showed like he's not necessarily fighting crime, or he's not using superpowers to like solve some sort of mystery.
He's fighting himself.
Yeah, this guy is like, okay, I'm just trying not to kill everyone. Yeah. That's essentially what I'm trying to do right now.
So he's like Phoenix.
Yeah, if you really think about it, it's like I'm trying not to kill the world.
Stronger than the Phoenix, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
But in what terms? How are we measuring this?
Omega level for like
Omega level.
Literally
yeah, but what was Phoenix?
Phoenix was Omega level as well.
Well, see, that's and then there's Omega level.
No. The thing is, this before Legion came around, the Phoenix was the strongest entity. Now, as soon as Charles Xavier had a kid, he ended up being the strongest freaking mutant around.
Gabrielle Haller. Gabrielle Haller is the name.
Is the mom.
But
is the mom.
But says who?
Because it was.
You say that.
Now with the next batch of heroes that's coming out from the actual X-Men universe, it's Reed Richards' son, who's actually a dead second as the strongest, as an Omega level mutant. Legion's number 1, and Phoenix is the 3rd. Because they're way worse than Phoenix.
Because Phoenix isn't necessarily like a person. It's like an entity, right?
Yeah, it's an entity. Yeah, but the thing is, it takes over mostly any like unstable mutants. That's why it always goes through Jean Grey all the time. Yeah, she doesn't really know. She doesn't know her limits.
Jean Grey from the top is already one of the strongest mutants. Yeah,
and she had daddy issues.
Did she?
I don't know.
So apparently Legion has autism.
Autism too. Jesus.
Like, which high functioning or?
I mean, to an extent, yeah. I mean, it would be pretty high functioning.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
It's because he got vaccinated as a child. That's why.
Damn you, anti-vaxxers!
Like that's what the trailer. The trailer looked interesting until they got to the little dance part, and then I was like, whatever. But besides that, the trailer looked interesting. I hope that they do the FX thing with their bigger shows where they kind of just let them do what they got to do, and then censor what they need to censor later.
I haven't seen much in FX, but I do know they get away with quite a bit.
I've seen a lot of FX. Yeah. Louis, Archer. They do a lot with Louis. They do an Archer all the time. Like
I haven't seen
Archer's gotten away with a lot of stuff, and I thought it was
anything like this.
Sons of Anarchy,
Nip Tuck, Sons of Anarchy, freaking The Shield was also on there too, which was a great show. The one with the
freaking Fireman.
Rescue Me.
Dennis Leary Fire Rescue.
Rescue Me was pretty good.
Fire Rescue.
The Strange Tyrant actually did a lot of things where they showed a lot of rape scenes, and they were actually pretty freaking graphic ones too. By the way,
they seem really excited about
that. It's really hard to express it. It's really hard to express it. There were a lot of rape scenes. Hard to express when you see it. It's messed up because they do it in front of the person's husband.
No, yeah, I would imagine.
And they make him watch it, and if they don't watch him, they're going to kill the guy.
I'm just saying, he seems really excited.
Like, Tyrant's a really good show too.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, I've seen a lot of their comedy shows. Haven't seen much more of their drama.
The dramas are really good.
Blue Mountain State.
Was that on FX?
No, that Spike TV.
Okay, yeah, I was like,
that's still edgy though.
Not really.
Yeah,
it's Spike.
They're fucking.
Damn, dude.
But they were having sexual relations with
each other,
vagina, and they were passing around.
That's edgy, dude.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's edgy.
Anyways, back to Legion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like I said, it's different, and like I had said before, it's using the medium to talk about something else, and using superheroes and talking about like mental health issues with a superhero like baseline. It's pretty interesting because it's going to be a lot more difficult for someone that has superpowers. I mean, just look at this guy. He could probably manifest what he's thinking into either somebody else's mind. I was like, how do you know you're ever?
He has the ability to time warp, time shift, and do all that shit. He can definitely.
He can do everything.
And it's like your own mind can mess with you in ways that no one else could even imagine.
I think he said he's the number one. He's the number one.
Number one.
And he's like, can you help anybody? No, because I'm constantly fighting with myself. Yeah. And I find that so interesting, and I find that, and to me, that opens up the possibilities for the story to just kind of go wherever it really wants to go, and if the main actor and the guy who's playing Legion can pull it off, it can be a great show because I feel like it's going to be driven heavily through him and how well he can portray his ailments.
And you got a lot of source material to work with too. So there's a lot of great things that comes from his side of the comics as well.
Like the autism.
No, well, there's a lot of deaths.
Because of.
But he can go back in time and fix it. So it's all
He
good.
can.
But are they real deaths or did he just imagine them?
Wait. I just blew my own mind right here. Who's stronger then? I mean, how strong is Scarlet Witch? She's Marvel.
No, she's
She's no. She's in there. That's
No,
fucking.
yeah, she's in there, but
how
she's
strong is she? Because she also has similar abilities. She can literally make parallel realities.
Yeah, but she can't go back in time.
Yeah, look, these kind of characters are the reasons why I don't like X-Men. You have the ability to do fucking anything, but we don't know yet because we haven't written it in.
But he can do it.
But
Maybe.
Christian knows everything. He's a superhero.
He's an
scientist.
Omega level book nerd. Comic book nerd.
He's an Omega
Those
level
are like
dick
Andy's
shit.
Book of Possible Lives.
I stole that from Ned's Newt. I've been saying that joke for years, and I stole that from Ned's Newt. Andy's little book of plausible lies.
Jesus, that show's old as hell.
Yeah, that's why
That's an old
I'm stealing
cartoon
this
from
joke
when we were children.
that lasted like a week.
Do you
Ned's
think?
Newt wasn't on the air for that long.
Do you
It was on
think?
there for like a month.
Oh, really? Think
Christian,
that?
do you think that you could get like a bachelor's degree in like fictional superheroes?
That'd be dope.
Is that a
That'd be
thing?
awesome.
That'd be cool.
It probably is
That'd
a
be
thing.
cool.
For
Yeah.
Well, you can get a degree
They
in Batman.
opened up,
I mean, dude, you can get a
classic
degree
in Batman.
in the Beatles.
You can get a degree for just building,
Yeah, I got a degree in the
just for
Beatles. What do you do
building
with it?
fight sticks, dude. There's a degree in that.
I went
too.
home and cried
And you get paid.
because my wife.
Speaking of
was
fight sticks, Christian.
What's up?
I don't know.
Speaking of fighting, Iron Fist.
I guess we're gonna talk about this.
Well, I mean, there's not much release for Iron Fist, but yeah, basically, like
Just
the
the
trailer
trailer
came
so
out,
far. Yeah.
and
His fist
I've-
was red.
yeah, as we talked about before, like it seems like this show will have a lot more CG. And one thing I liked about Daredevil was all the fighting, and I feel like Iron Fist will kind of bring some of
will.
that back.
Oh, it will. He's a martial artist, so yeah, he will.
It'd be a damn shame if we didn't.
Well, yeah.
What if he is also a pacifist?
No, he's not.
I know he's not, but what if?
But you don't know what they're writing in.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, they
You don't know
what
what comic book they're using for that.
That's
The
true.
shitty one. that never
That's
got
true.
released.
But yeah, his comics came out in the 1960s.
It's
so-
not Iron Fist. It's Iron Piece.
I just want to see what his costume's gonna look like.
That's the one thing too. I don't like his
That
actual costume.
exactly. It's the most hokey costume.
It's a-
like
Well,
It's like a
Isn't it-
green
yeah, and
open
then-
It's just
Yeah,
green with
that's
a
right
big
there,
ass
with
bead,
a
freaking
with a
dragon.
freaking
Yeah.
gold bandana, and he's got his tattoo right there.
It's just like opened right there.
Yeah,
And it's just a W because it's like.
So what's up with the tattoo, by the way?
the tattoo is the spirit of the dragon, so that's the energy that he has inside of him.
The dragon.
Is it present at all times?
Yes,
or,
it is.
Okay.
It is. It's the same thing as the double dragon, except he doesn't say anything
Tyrell
stupid.
Lannister.
He doesn't say anything stupid to activate it like they did. Like
I was
for
gonna
might
say, like-
and for right, they don't have to say that.
Yeah,
He has it there.
Growing
the entire
strong.
time. He just has it there.
Enoch Chuck.
But no, I mean, like I said, I want to watch it, and I want to see the last big thing before the Defenders. And
Yes.
And
I don't know anything
all
about
of
the
the
villains.
Avengers stuff.
yeah,
I
Which
don't
would be
know
next
Iron
year.
Fist's villains is the only thing.
Well, I don't know
think
much about Iron
I
Fist
think-
in general.
I think because Eggman Chu, I think was one of them, but
Bless
that
you.
was the most racist freaking
Yeah.
villain that they had.
Nah, they could have done worse.
That's the only
The
thing.
Mandarin
That's
was
the only thing I
pretty
can think of.
The Mandarin was pretty bad.
No, the Mandarin was better, but not the way how they made him in
Yeah, I was gonna say
freaking Iron Man.
Not in that movie.
He's actually he's
I like
better
the
in the comic
misdirect
books.
in the. I really like
That
the
was
misdirect.
dumb
I
for
am
especially
the
since I love the Mandarin in the actual comic books.
Mandarin.
As soon as he did that, I was like, this movie sucks.
Listen
It really sucks.
to me, Mandarin.
And then, like, it was like, why is he
It's
talking
like
like
if
that?
Bill Cosby plays the Mandarin.
Essentially, yeah.
Listen
Ben Kingsley
Nice.
playing the Mandarin as Bill Cosby in the Mandarin.
Ooh, that's real meta, Josh.
Pretty good.
That is real meta,
Do it
bro.
again.
It's meta.
But yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I got it because I'm gonna watch
Defenders.
Well,
Defenders, yeah.
I'm gonna watch Defenders.
I
over
just
you.
want to see Defenders.
And look, and Netflix hasn't done me wrong in this series. So like,
No.
only the beginning years of it. That's when it started.
No.
It was
No,
crap.
I mean, Daredevil
no.
was
I'm talking
No.
about for.
I mean, when the beginning of Netflix shows, I didn't say.
Oh no,
I
I'm
didn't
talking
say
about
that.
the original series.
Yeah.
The original action series have not done me wrong. So, correction, Marvel action.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
Marco Polo.
because there's
I don't
other
know.
stuff
I
that's
was gonna
there.
say Marco
yeah.
Polo. 'cause
Yeah.
That shit fucking sucked.
It was terrible. That's terrible.
Is it still on?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's third season. I think it's already on.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
Do they advertise it?
No, of course they didn't.
Hey guys, remember Marco Polo? Netflix.
Oh, you know where they advertise it? They advertise it on the History Channel. I'm not lying because I watch
Well,
History Channel all the time and it's on there.
Let me ask you guys this, since I don't
watch
get
Pawn Stars.
American commercials
Oh, yeah?
anymore.
H&M.
Do you guys actually get like Netflix original commercials on TV?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
There
watch television,
are
so I don't know.
around the world. I don't think they have.
There
them
is.
But like
well, I'm
regular
the one person that pretty much watches TV most of the time.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
think-
they do. They play
I've
a lot.
I saw a commercial for. It was a Netflix original show. I can't remember which one, but yeah, it's really interesting to see that now. Like, oh, by the way, on television, it's almost like broadcast your demise.
Which is great because a lot of people don't have Netflix at home. So as soon as they see that, it's like, I wouldn't mind watching that show. It's like, oh, I gotta get Netflix to get it. Well, might as well get it.
Well, yeah, it's like my mom.
Because you
she's
can't
finally
see
getting
it anywhere else.
Yeah,
like
your mom probably wants to get like Bleem or some shit like that because it's in Mexico.
No, she likes watching a lot of American programs from like back in the days.
Oh,
They do
okay.
have them
Then why
in
she just
Mexico.
move back here?
Well, no. But they have him on Mexflix over there. So like she doesn't care. So like now she's getting more used to the idea of, hey, I don't need cable, which is what I told her.
Yeah, you really don't.
From when we first got there, she was like, "Oh, do you want to have cable in your room?" Like, no, like I don't even watch like Mexican programming.
No,
Like, I'm gonna watch something. I'm probably gonna watch like La Hora
And she's
Pico.
like,
Here's
oh,
my-
La Reina del
here-
Sur is on Netflix.
Here's one big question I have: does Mexico have Hulu? That's the real question.
I think it's region locked.
Region locked?
I think
Okay,
so.
because if they have Hulu, they actually play a bunch of recent shows that have been going out right now. So she can get that.
Well, Bleem is the Mexican service. Like, I think Devasteka's part of it, or no, Canal de las Estrellas, which is
which one.
Televisa.
I don't know which one it is. I don't pay attention.
I'm
to
not
their
exactly sure,
services.
but it's the Mexican service that's all these Mexican shows that are coming out, like novelas and crap like that, and even
it
the
is
like
updated, so-
the neo novela is what I call it because
I
it's
hate those
half
things.
novela, half like
pulling
crime
crap
drama?
out of their ass.
Like,
It's half pulling the crap out of their ass.
It's cocaína.
I was watching one
it's half
on
like narco
TV.
drama.
Dude, I was watching one on TV and I was like, I have no idea what the hell's going on. It's like it's a very sad scene, and then you start dancing for some weird reason.
So you don't feel sad anymore.
Yeah,
Why would you do that?
You gotta dance the pain away, bro. Like, how do you not
That's
dance the pain
dumb.
away?
God, I hate their programming.
You know,
So
I see Bleem advertised, and I'm like, this is the. I mean, obviously, I'm not I am the demographic actually, but I'm not watching these shows.
I think the way that they wrote that specific novella you guys are talking about is the same way that
Every
I felt.
freaking
Oh, yeah,
but
all
it's
the most
same-
recent ones do
it's
that.
the same way I felt about like the Batman vs Superman movie, where I feel like the writers had a deadline and they just procrastinated. They were like, "Get it out, that's it." Like, oh, so why does this happen? Because film it.
La Rosa de Guadalupe, dude. That's how
That's why. That's my point. Like,
Oh, and I'm pretty sure that's on Bleem. I told you guys.
Probably is.
I told you guys what La Rosa de Guadalupe is, right?
yeah, I don't care.
It's this like super dramatic Mexican show with like every it's like an anthology. Every show has an episode where something dramatic happens, and then the character like gets raped or something happens, something horrible happens to the character, and then through the divine power of the Virgin Mary, a gust of wind blows in the person's face, and a rose appears in the corner, and everything is magically fine. And that happens there's a Pokemon Go episode where a kid gets kidnapped and I think gets saved by the wind and the rose.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Mexicans, they know how to do it,
This is why I'm glad I'm in the United States.
and this is why.
so I have to watch this
and
crap.
this is why their economy is going down.
Grab about the pussy.
That's why 20 pesos is $1 over there.
Our
Our dollar is still the same here.
I'm pretty
doesn't
sure
fluctuate.
there's some good programming in there.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's all the American.
Where?
It's all the American
Where?
shows. that
If
they
you can
just
tell me
put
where there's
in
a good
Mexico.
program there,
La Voz.
I would probably watch it.
La-
But there isn't. There's not a good program.
There's
at all.
no, that's not what that wasn't a Mexican. That was a Colombian.
It's like
Breaking
Mexican
Bad.
Bollywood.
It was like Breaking Bad.
Metastases.
Metastases.
It's up there on Netflix.
No.
It's there.
I don't
Do
get
I want
why.
to watch it? I don't think so.
I mean, narco shows are huge in Mexican television.
Especially in Colombia.
Well, I mean,
Kind of like gangster movies are big in America.
It's true.
But like
I
old
guess.
school American gangster movies.
True. I'll give
Nobody
you
wants to watch NWA.
technically,
A lot of people watch that movie.
technically,
They weren't
Luke
gangsters.
Cage was about gangsters.
that.
Yeah, but come on.
That's essentially what he fought too in the comics.
Oh, really?
yeah.
White people.
They're all
call them
crime
thugs.
bosses he's fighting against. He fought against freaking Wilson Fisk too.
That's racist. Don't do that.
You're doing it again,
And
Christian.
he had help with a bunch of other people. Even the Punisher helped him too. It was weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's interesting is the Punisher's gonna get his own show too.
I like that one. I can't wait. What are you doing to me, Red? It's the entire show. That'd be tight.
Are you threatening me, Red?
And he's not even in the show. He's just like.
Hey, you know
reminiscing.
what? This is bullcrap, you know? I'm innocent. I'm a friend.
So what if Rocky Balboa played the Punisher?
That's me doing
Well,
Daredevil.
Dolph Lundgren already did that, so you don't really need to like do anything else with that.
Dolph Lundgren already.
He already did.
Listen, Frank.
Man, all the blind people watching is gonna be offended.
I know when they see Josh doing that,
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
If they can't tell, I'm pretty much doing what Daredevil does in the show.
You're also
Every
Rolls
single
his eyes
last minute is really offensive.
Yeah.
By the way,
It's very cross.
Look how that's crap.
Let's stay on topic.
No, that's crap because Charlie Cox isn't blind and he's doing that. So that should be offensive. I'm imitating his impression of blind people.
I mean, I guess.
So Red Dead 2.
I don't know if
it got teased today, guys.
I don't know if he dropped the gauntlets or he just like, or Josh just can't see.
He dropped the gong hammer.
So, anyways, yeah, Red Dead. Red Dead 2.
What do you think the subtitle's gonna be? Because he's already been.
It's probably
redeemed.
gonna be like big bold letters. Is it racist? Probably that's gonna be the damn thing.
Red Dead.
No.
Civil rights.
Red Dead 2 though, God,
What do you think they're gonna do different? I mean, the last.
It's gonna look amazing. I
Well,
mean,
One skill that they had, and then the leaks that were brought up is that they're going to be playable characters, multiple playable characters that are going to be in that universe way later on.
Have you seen that map?
Martians said, huh?
Have you seen that freaking map?
Yeah, it was
That thing's
bigger than
huge.
it was bigger than Los Santos from GTA 5.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
That's
And you're in a damn horse though. Like that's gonna be really annoying.
well, actually, the
Well,
last game that came out was
can use
set
it-
in 1911. So it
Oh,
would
really?
only make sense that
I don't remember the
after
timeline.
This,
Was it
it was
1911?
You
1911.
can ride a Model T.
That'd be cool.
You probably
but
can.
still, probably it only goes like 30 miles per hour.
You're
For
still
you to
like,
get to Mexico, it'd take like 10 hours.
Well, the good thing about the
Start it up again,
well, the
Jim.
good thing
Now
about
there's a train that always ran.
well, the good thing about Red Dead Redemption is you can just set up a campfire and put up a location where you want to go, and it'll just automatically transport.
That
you
was the
there.
thing I didn't know about
Yeah,
at all.
that was awesome.
So I wrote it.
As soon as you figured out you can do that, I was like, oh hell yeah,
But it looked pretty though.
dude! It'll take
Everything
you
looked really
hours to get to like one side of the map to the other.
I gotta go to Blackwater or whatever the hell it
we
was.
talked about this once where there was a mechanic in a game that none of
Hey!
us, that like I didn't know about till the very end of the game. It's like you could do that.
It was the same thing with
Locking on in the game. I can't remember what game it was.
It was the same thing with me and him when, because me and him used Torbjorn sometimes in freaking in Overwatch, and as soon as I told him, you know, you can use the thing as a shotgun.
No. You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I freaking put
You
the
figured
controller
it out,
down,
dude.
and it hit the L2 button, and it was like, I was like, that's different. What was that? And I was like, wait, what the?
Yeah.
Wickedy shoot like a shotgun.
And the funniest
blast.
thing, too,
I had already been using it for at least 7 hours.
You know what's funny about that? You could hit the left directional, and it'll tell you like their abilities, but no one ever
never do
reads
that.
them.
I did that briefly at the beginning, and then I
just
would
wanna
just
know what
ask
the
you
ultimate-
guys, and then if you guys didn't have the information, I would just never know it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh well, I guess he does.
But anyways, yeah, that's one of the big things that Red Dead had. I thought it was awesome.
That and the ability to kill people with a train.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You could
that
tie
was-
Yeah,
them
just
up.
hog tie them and just throw them on the
just,
train.
like,
Oh, the-
And just
well,
wait
Well,
for a
sorry
train.
for doing this to you, little lady. And they just blow up.
And you can do it to a horse too.
Well,
think it whistle
the
get it
horses would just do it because they're stupid. Like-
Which one? I think it was the get the person on it.
oh yeah,
It was an
it was an achievement where you pretty much tie someone up and you just like drop them and you just watch the train.
Yeah, like
and the
you're
train
riding your
never
horse,
stops.
You can hog tie him, put him on the back of your horse, get him there, put him down, tie him up, and they'll be like stuck, and then the train's like, and then it just explodes.
It's the funniest
They
thing, dude.
literally just blow up.
Yeah.
Kind of like that scene I was showing you from earlier from Rick and Morty. Yeah, it's just like
You know what that reminds me of? And
turn
I don't know why
into
this
crap.
reminds me of that. You ever kill the penguin in Mario 64?
yeah, all the time.
Oh my god, I don't know why that reminds me.
I
of
never
that.
kill them. I just throw them off the freaking thing.
Yeah.
What
Well, that's
happens to
why-
him afterwards? We don't know.
I don't
You
know.
get well, you get the star first, and then you try to maneuver around the mom, and finally you grab her little penguin and you throw him off the cliff. I did that so many times as a child.
I've thrown them off so many times on accident because I was like, I need to
Darkness,
find out where the
my
hell his
friend.
mom is. But honestly, dude, the size of the damn map in Red Dead is huge.
Yeah, because they released it. Was it last year?
They
Or
leaked
it?
They leaked it. And
Yeah.
I thought it was insane.
And they compared it to the map from Los Santos, and it was like exponentially huge.
yeah, it's like I think twice as big.
I honestly think it'll look amazing because GTA 5 already looked great, and then they put it on PS4. It will look slightly better.
It's gonna
and
look.
then
first
this one,
person.
It's gonna look
Yeah.
better.
It looked dramatically better on PS4. If you look on the 360 one, you're like, whoa, I didn't notice that difference.
it's just been so far. It's so far gone now. I was
It's
like, I
so
don't remember
good.
what it looked like.
Oh no, I saw an old Let's Play from Achievement Hunter, and I was like, "What the fuck? This looks so
There's
weird."
detail.
There's no draw distance. Like, I mean, there was draw distance before when it was on PS4. You're like, "Oh, damn, that's what they meant." Like, you can see a lot more. You can see the whole fucking town.
Oh no, so I can't wait
Freaking-
I just can't wait to go to like a saloon, sit down on one of the chairs, and start playing
I
cards.
get a haircut. It's like, is this what you want? It's cornrows and shit.
That's the only thing you couldn't do in Red Dead. Just like get a haircut. You can get a change of clothes, but I just want to sit down and play some cards with people. Then just stand up and just shoot everybody dead. And just take their money up.
Dude, what I liked about the multiplayer in Red Dead was that whenever you started, you always started with a donkey. So
yeah, you start out with like, the crappy stuff.
Yeah, I played the game pretty late. Like nobody was playing online anymore, so I was only playing with Ojeda and like 2 other buddies. And when I first started, I got on a donkey and they were like in Mustangs, just like taking off. I was like, "Wait for me, guys!" The little dog's just like, I was like, "Dude, like, when do I get a horse?" Like, "Oh, you just have to keep playing, dude. Eventually, you'll get it.
You'll level up."
And I was like, "I don't know if I want to." This donkey's cool. I will call him Donkey
and make left
Shrek.
That was the only thing I really enjoyed about the multiplayer. It's just you play cards, you play liar's dice. And then you can just kill everybody when you're done. Once everyone's like, well, I give up. All right, cool.
Damn it, I lost. Deadeye. Well, looks like I got my winnings back.
Yeah. Which is a good way to make your money back.
Then you got to put the mask on. And so you can rob people, be okay, and take the mask off, and you lose like the cops there.
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I really wish that if they're gonna do the second one, or when they announce it, that they do it kind of like Red Dead Revolver. With multiplayer at least, where the multiplayer had like that sort of TDM with like cards, they give you different power ups.
You never know, they might.
I love that. It was cool.
What if they did like a GTA Online kind of thing for it?
Well, it was cool.
Damn, that would be so cool. Hold on, I just blew
that'd
my
be
mind.
sick, but
it's like a Western MMO, but it's not.
That'd be sick, but it's gonna take them like 2 to 3 years to actually get all the stuff that they've been promising people.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, if they've been at it for like 7
and
years.
we're gonna have old timey bank heist in 2020.
We're gonna release it on PSVR
in 2020.
Damn you.
That'd be cool. I don't know. Like I said, because I remember I played the very first Red Dead, which was Red Dead Revolver. And the multiplayer in it had like a cast of characters that you could just unlock. They probably had like 30 or 20 or something like that.
That's not bad, actually.
And the thing that was so fun about it is that it was really wacky and zany. Like, yeah, it was still pretty violent. Obviously, you're still killing people with a revolver and like shotguns and stuff like that. But they had like little like sort of like I don't know, poker cards, I guess you could say. And those cards had different power ups that you could use. So for example, they brought in the Deadeye for Red Dead Redemption 2, and that was a power up. So if you shot someone with like a shotgun, it was like spread. That spread would follow. Like, yeah, and it was fucking hilarious because you just shoot it and like someone goes around a mountainside, it's just like, oh no, woo! It just like kills them. It was great. It was hilarious. I really wish they would bring that back. I do wish that it was, if they're still gonna do it like the Western, obviously, I kind of want them to like bring it back. Because if after the,
I think they will.
That's what it's supposed to be said in. I feel like personally, I want to just get lost in the world because that's one thing that it had over GT is that it's all landscape. You got small little towns like this, but then you have a world like that. It's like you want to go to this town or this town.
Yeah.
What'd it be cool is if you could play multiplayer
and hunting.
then like
And hunting was
if
great.
you could play multiplayer and be like,
and
hey, guys,
skipping past the hunting part.
Let's be a bandit group and let's like take over a small town.
No, you did that in Red Dead Redemption.
No, but like if you did it, if you could do it online in this one.
You probably can. You never know.
One good one.
We could probably.
Because
that'd be annoying.
That would get annoying too.
That'd be annoying.
Let's be bandits.
Well, that will get annoying because it's gonna be the San Andreas all over again. It's like, oh look, this area's being
Exactly.
attacked. Like, no.
Yeah, but let's be real. No one's gonna have like that really expensive car that you can't shoot through at all.
Bull.
It's a horse.
Bull.
Exactly. Even better.
Bull.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna have it.
No, they're gonna have a bull.
Bull.
A
Yeah.
bull.
Yes.
A bull.
Freaking
But
bull.
a bull is more vulnerable than a freaking car.
Yeah, but this is the
that
Western,
has
man.
everything protected.
You get it, man. It's Western.
But it's a Western. There's no cars in
have
Western.
bison.
They have carts.
And bison.
Bisons are dope.
Bison.
I love shooting them and then just skinning them.
Or did I mean buffalo? I meant buffalo.
Same thing.
What's
See,
the
that'd be
difference?
kind of funny if you could do that. If you could
Bison.
kill somebody's
Sorrow.
horse, then skin it.
Is there a difference between a bison and a buffalo?
Look it up. Your computer money.
Yeah, probably.
See, that would be pretty funny though. If you could shoot somebody's horse and then skin it right in front of them. It's a sign of dominance.
That's dark. So I can't wait for that.
I would do that.
One last thing I want to talk about.
Clowns.
Junkenstein
No, I don't know. Overwatch.
and Overwatch. Man, was that fun.
Hold on. Difference. I googled the difference between
Man, is
bi,
that fun. It
and
is
it's
fun. It's
Difference
still
between
gonna-
bi size and BF size. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Bi size and BF size.
So Junkenstein is going on an Overwatch. Yeah, it's going until November 1st, which is no, I think it's November 10th. I don't remember how long.
It's going until it cuts off for me.
It's the level of difficulty when you're playing that minigame. It gets pretty difficult.
It's like it's easy or it's hard.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Well, there's
depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah, there's normal, but it gets difficult.
Bison were originally called buffalo. Spelled buffalo.
Okay.
But no, they were confused with buffalo. Buffalo reside in Africa and Asia, while the bison lives in North America. Okay. They just look the same.
USA.
Similar, not the
USA. USA.
Okay.
USA.
So,
dude, Overwatch.
Yeah, like
Junkenstein.
Here's my experience for Junkenstein. The first 3 games I played
gets it every
with
time.
you and a couple of other friends, no issue. We played that.
It's pretty easy.
Nothing. We didn't die. First time I ever died, I played with Steven. I was like, what the hell?
Well, the first time I played the game, Christian
no, Christian, not died. Lost.
No, well, no.
I was like, why?
What he's saying is when we play together. Now, when you play against random people, because some random people are really good. If you jump by yourself, like when I was playing at your place, when I jumped in 2 games with random people, I dominated. I was just using freaking McCree, and McCree always dominates in that.
McCree is the one that's going to get to play the game.
Not true, because every time I played Hanzo, I got it every time.
I've only seen it once with the
Hanzo. I've done it 3 times by myself with Hanzo.
I've killed definitely more than 6 people with my ult as Hanzo. I never got it.
I think the best amount of kills I got just for one ult with McCree is 12. And damn. Yeah.
Damn.
It is fun though. I mean, I always play Hanzo.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm kind of glad it is a short thing because it will get played out real quick. I do like that you get a lot more XP. But
if you beat it, if you don't get
to those that don't know what.
But you still get the XP from it.
Not as much.
It's basically just horde mode in Overwatch.
Yeah, that's all.
That's basically what it is.
That's a horde mode that runs on the same pattern.
Yeah.
On the same pattern.
Well, we haven't tried it on.
Oh, this part's gonna happen. Oh, wait, this.
Well, we haven't tried it on
this part.
Well, we haven't tried it on hard, so we don't know how hard it is.
Your brother told me he tried it on hard, and then he got like wrecked instantly.
Okay, so then that's gonna be a little bit different on hard then.
I mean, I'm down to try it, but yeah, dude, it's like it feels like playing Mass Effect on Platinum, where it was like, all right, cool, this guy shot me once and I died.
Well, that's life, dude. You get shot once. Yeah. You tried taking a 12 gauge to the chest.
I might not do too well.
And that
he went down like a G.
And not only did Junkenstein come in with this actual patch, those characters just got buffed and nerfed as well, which is great. Some of them were great. Some of them were like,
I don't know why you need to do it or the nerfs all too much.
Ana's grenade radius is bigger, which actually is very noticeable. Because I remember I tossed that when I think Cornell was on top of the stairs. I think it was Taylor was on the downstairs, and that thing is a gigantic range. I threw it right in the middle and got both of them. So it was a lot. It's my brother's girlfriend.
Taylor?
Yeah,
Taylor gang.
And then Widowmakers. Jesus, her scope is fast. It's like done.
Funny enough, I haven't seen that many Widowmakers in in competitive. We haven't played much competitive. No, but I hardly ever saw Widowmaker there. We played some regular.
Well, remember,
I still don't see Widowmaker.
Mainly because
her damage is still nerfed.
Well, not just that, but it's like situational.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have a sniper when you have a bunch of tanks inside, like in a little spawn.
And then that, if you want to win, you don't need her.
Even then, like, I still don't see her much. I think the only time I see her is when she's on her team.
I'm like, why you playing her? Like, stop playing her.
You only play her pretty much if you know you're going to just destroy the other team. And when you're destroying them, you can easily,
Like, Widowmaker's there. I'm Torgra. Just back and forth. Bing, bing. And then she's like, let me just, bing. There you go.
Yep.
And there goes that.
Small things like that. Was it? Who else got nerfed?
These nuts.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember who else got nerfed.
Nobody.
Yeah, I don't. Either way, I don't know. What I have been seeing a lot, speaking of Overwatch, is May walls being used as bridges. Like, I feel like that's the popular thing now. Yeah. I saw one on Eichenwald.
That's been going on for a while.
That is amazing. Why don't we?
Well, using them in those bridges that way, because in the beginning they were already saying like to use her bridge for her personally to get across things.
Yeah.
But using it to get to different locations, like when we played on Anubis, and they were sticking bastions. Like on random ass spots, we're like, how do you get there? And it's like, wait, they're using Maze, and it's like, I'm like, that's smart. You know?
Maze very prevalent, and especially in pro games. Like the professionals play them. Damn, she is really good. Especially,
I've played against some good Maze where it's like it's just incredibly infuriating.
You haven't seen some of the ones that I've been seeing. Like Hanamura is the most prevalent one. Hanamura is the most prevalent Mei to use. You can either make the wall right there, and try to get the whole team through that entire room, or what you do is everyone goes on the top of the main building when you're actually coming to the attack, and you put a wall right there, and everyone just crosses over everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why we don't do that more often. Like, we never.
Because no one else plays May, and the only one that does play May is me and H.
Well, I started playing her.
Kiki.
Kiki's not that good. I am better than he is at May.
Damn, dude, you said that way on camera. You know that?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, want to hear it again? Kiki
is
not that good.
He's not that good.
His best character is Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Actually, his only character is Reinhardt.
Only character is Reinhardt, and I am a better Reinhardt now. So.
Dang, dude, say that on the camera.
I have video footage here showing. I have video footage here saying I am a better Reinhardt.
Kiki, how about you show us your last play
right there?
again?
Just say it right there, Christian.
It's all right here.
No, you're looking at the monitor, right at the camera.
It's all right here. Better
there you
Reinhardt.
go. Thank you. That's better.
Computer drops hard drive stuff.
Where's your proof now, bitch?
It's all in this right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
way better.
Who did that?
Way better.
Who would have make us like you only get one?
You. Kiki's using it. Oh, dick.
I just like the fact that all these new costumes that they have for the Halloween
ones.
They look badass. Really sick. They really are.
I'm trying to get the Pinata one.
I've been trying to get the Reaper one, but I haven't
one.
played in like 3 days, so I really have not.
I got it right away, dude.
And the first one I got was what's her face? Yeah.
It's probably gonna be the same thing with me in the summer games ones. I'm probably not gonna get anything.
I didn't play that whole time.
Yeah.
The summer games was whack.
I did. I had 20 loot boxes and I only had 3 new things from it. That's it. Damn, just 2 voiceovers and just 1 Zarya costume.
Okay, on the Halloween one, I am getting some pretty good stuff. I've only gotten like 3 Halloween loot boxes, I think, because I haven't played that much.
Well, I haven't gotten anything because I'm a really high level and it takes forever to level up.
Messed up. I recently like Prestige or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, you're lucky.
And
first 20 levels.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, it's great.
It's easy.
It's amazing.
It's a lot easier, but when you're like level 80 like I am, it's impossible to freaking do it.
You should have timed it better.
Or play more.
He's so good, but he couldn't figure that one out.
Oh, we reached time?
Well, I'm a higher level than you are.
But you still
so much time spent. He's still
well, because I haven't been playing. That's the thing too. So.
Yeah, but you're higher level.
Christian is just a joke.
We are definitely at time. Any last words in regards to May?
No. Good night, guys, and see you later. From
Clowns
Cornell.
suck.
Check it out.
Well, we didn't talk about clowns, but they're a thing,
and
they will continue to be a thing until
viral marketing until the movie comes out. I'm calling it right now.
Right? It's viral marketing.
There. Bye. I hate you.
Laters.
I love you.